My name's Dylan and I'm co-director of the Bristol Skipchen. I come from Bristol. So me personally, as you sort of grow up a little bit and get out in the world, you do see how much food is being wasted, and it's quite dramatic. You end up seeing that it's not just a case of a bit of food here and there. It's sort of 30, 40, 50% of all food produced in the world is being wasted. Sort of 100 tons of potatoes, and then half of them are just put in a bin for whatever reason down the line, and it's an absolutely shocking thing to realise. Basically, various charities in Bristol, most notably Food Cycle, which is a charity that does a very similar thing to what we're doing, but with different ideas in some ways. I got involved with them a few years ago. Over the course of the last year, met a few of the guys from the Real Junk Food Project, which is the nationwide heading for the network of cafes that exist, doing what we're doing. And some of them came down to Bristol, and as a result we birthed this. So this is open on the 6th of October last year. So the two guys who came down from the Leeds cafe, Katie and Sam, with me, Rob and Mariana, is a group of people who organised. A huge variety of places. It's not just sort of one place we'll get the food waste from. People coming in during the day and saying, oh, I found this in the back of my cupboard, do you guys want it? To big sort of food distribution places or like supermarkets, anywhere that's wasting food, that's where we'll get the food from. The idea being that when you buy food, you're propagating the waste that was being created. It's sort of based around the ethics of the food that we're getting. We're not buying. We've got this food, this supermarket has wasted, and now we own it, and it's for us to sell and make profit on. It is a bit of ethical dilemma and a bit of a strange one to get your head around, but having it as pay as you feel sort of keeps it in a way owned by the community, and people, it's not always the case, but it is nice when people do realise what's involved and where this food comes from. We can start to sort of get them thinking about what's going on. Everything that goes into the pay as you feel covers the costs of keeping the place afloat, basically. So everyone who works here has other jobs to keep them to live.